Salutations, everyone, and happy Friday. I am Nox, or you can call me Beats, and I have returned this very lovely Friday after confirming my schedule because it's been whack this week. And so we are going to... What is a word? Not reconvene. Well, I guess I could use that. Continue, I guess is just a word. What we had done on Wednesday, which is also Baldur's Gate, we basically uncovered the basement, quote unquote, here. Oh, I didn't do this area. I don't think I can get to it right now. Perhaps I can go in there afterwards. I'm pretty sure you get to this from where the prison cells are. But I can do that afterwards, I think, maybe. If not, no harm done. Anyways, we unlocked the rest of this. Lots of fights, many potions, and now all that's left is to fight Ketheric Thorm there at the bottom, where that voice keeps telling me, descend! And we found this pod that is a restoration pod, which includes our spell slots, so all of these guys have their spell slots back again. I was trying to conserve that earlier in all of my encounters because I knew there was one of these, and I thought it would just heal us. I didn't think it would also restore our spell slots, which is pretty awesome. And it seems I can use it an unlimited amount of times, because I've already used it like 3 times just to confirm it, and it's re-up again. So now we're gonna go fight Ketheric Thorm down here. Before we do that, I'm going to summon us. Us is with us. Just to have him there. I think that will make the fight a tad bit easier. This is a pretty tough fight from memory. So we'll see how well I do. Worst case, I just come back and we try it again. Let's see what happens, guys.
Anyone else's tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual.
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
Hey guys. If I finish this fight, we'll be very near finishing Act 2. Front row, that was the game, not me. I didn't do that. That was the game, not me. A flesh rot door. What awaits us on the other side?
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
Rawr.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Well, I was gonna say, why would we click leave? I guess if you were not healed or you needed to do something else, this is your point of return. But no, well, I think we've done just about everything. I see that, there was part of the map that we didn't uncover. That's, you have to drop down from a different area. I'm not too concerned if we leave that there. So we're going to enter. Look at us sneaking around.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker. Gortash.
Motherfucker indeed.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Rip. Punch him! Punch his face!
So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The edict
Lash
of
of
Bane.
Ball!
The Lash of Ball. Look at them being Power Rangers. That's a big brain there.
The Testament of Myrkul.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Yikes, that happened to us on the ship. Very beginning of the game.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Duke Ravengard went with them.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
There's a lot of them. Alright, gang, let's go in, I suppose.
There you are, as
Stealthily
predicted.
here.
What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
And what is my place, Ketheric?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more.
Isabel had died.
For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now.
Damn.
and then I will raise you as my servant.
You are planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Night Song's cage. There. What do you get up there? I guess it's a mind player, so you can find. AC of 22! Fuck. I'm in saving. Additional 5 pleasure. Alright, so we like gotta go get what's her face first. I can help her out of the soul cage. There.
These boots have seen everything.
We're all running. Probably if I was hasted, I could have done this. But that's all I got for this
Cook
one.
with fire, baby.
Let's move Karlach out here
Aye, aye.
as well. And have her range. And we should shoot a thing. Thank you. Shoot a tiny thing again. I think they all dashed though, so maybe that first one didn't. The rest of them did, so they shouldn't be able to hit me. Us is gonna go. What can us do? Us can scratch, dash, devour intellect. Consume a creature's mind if its intelligence is below 4. It takes damage and is stunned. Otherwise, its intelligence is reduced by 3. Synaptic discharge. Expel a wave of telepathic energy. Dash.
Need to act fast.
She will cast mirror image. It's concentration. That was just a spell slot. Could do that. That's a spell slot as well. So, even though it's concentration, we will not do that at this time. Fuck him. What did that do?
Soldiers.
Okay.
Lindos.
Can't hit that guy too? Rick. Rick. Oh, I can shoot him. Well, I can attempt to shoot him. Gosh. Not the skeleton. use a turn undead on them. And anything else that Ketheric happens to. Digging them up. What were deadly orders? Oh, on me. Affected entity was ordered to attack a specific enemy. Oh, okay. They're gonna attack me. I see. That's fine. Alright, she's free now. Was my action. This fucker's the one who did that. Oh, nice! Look at that! Add your brain to my collection. And there, that's all attack. So I'm not gonna do that. Why didn't Karlach get to go?
I need help.
It's completely going. Okay.
Watch this.
Why didn't Karlach get to go?
I need aid.
I don't get it. Wait, why do I not have moves now?
Never a dull moment.
Wait, it's Us's turn, I suppose. Why is it only doing some of them? God damn it. She's dominated. She's right next to me. She's gonna hit me. Beatrice saved you!
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Onward.
I'm still confused why Karlach and Shadowheart didn't get to go. Why am I dead? Yeah, that makes sense. She attacked me. It's down. That's effed up, though. Lost 2 allies in doing that because I had summoned Us.
Eat it.
Target cannot be moved by force. Unfortunate. he do to her? Days. Do I still have Revivify with me? Or did I take that off? I used to have it with me. Like I was like, I won't die. Here it is. Gotta get Shadowheart over there.
Got to press on.
Ketheric Thorm! Face me!
Get his ass. Shit!
Focus your attack, soldiers.
What does he do? He's got a holy fire. Immune to poison, resistance to get necrotic. That's what he did to Karlach. I could use Misty Step. Yeah. Up. I'm gonna move here. That way I'm not that close to that edge. Shit. Won't be this turn!
On I go.
Ready for another round?
Force. Perhaps I may lacerate him. God damn. That's all I can do. I can't kick this motherfucker. Stop doing that to her! And her! Where's the
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Does Ketheric Thorm count as an undead? He sure fucking does. has a possibility of working.
No surrender.
Shit, I didn't do that. Check a dash or something. This thing spells is blocked. Why? I move here is my path and drive.
Let's end this.
Alright, 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 alright. I don't know if this is dumb. There's a destination?
Take you.
Okay.
Invading. Fast.
It will not be dumb then because I moved them away. Does this get everybody? These knights. You're gonna get downed again, Burley. Oh! Where's the big potion? I feel like I totally passed. I have so much shit on. Okay, there it is.
moving.
Back up here. He only has 11 hit points left. Come on. Oh my goodness, I did it! Well.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready.
Look so fucking scared.
I am yours.
Here we go. As scary as this would be in real life.
Well, fuck.
Well put. As scary as this would be in real life. Like, look how fucking cool that is, though. Alright, resists to cold, necrotic, poison immunity. Consume the faithful. The apostle can use a reaction to consume the sacrificial necromite. In Reaper's reward. Bruh. I can't kick this now, can I? I'm in range of this thing no matter what.
What's the plan?
What is the plan indeed? Oh, there's still this guy. So, almost so. Target is blocked. By this thing? Freaking saved.
On the move. Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Why did that not heal me? Doesn't hurt.
Fall by my hand. Another step forward.
Watch this!
Oh, there is. I'm like, I wish there was a little ladder right here. There fucking is. Nice.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh shit, I hit Karlach? I'm so sorry. Did not mean to. Let's do... Oh yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5. And that's it. So we've got...
Take you.
We don't have us here.
Dos.
Right again. She cannot leave.
One life to my life. Sustain.
Oh! Thought she was dead, my goodness. Just have to go out.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
No way I can, like... He dropped his fucking weapon! Oh my god, I didn't think he could do that! I love being swashbuckler rogue. Okay, we're gonna go right back down.
Alright, 'Alright, 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 ' fucker.
Two attacks.
Incoming.
Can't give up. Not now.
Missed. Cure wounds on
Can't
Karlach.
afford casualties now.
Why can I do a cure on wounds on Karlach? Right
On I go.
there. And then go do a cure on wounds on Karlach.
Take you.
I guess you need to be like right next to her. I don't like that we're like right here. So right there. Why did I stop rage if like I did do damage? Or another one. Let's attempt another one. Okay. They're far away.
Try me.
There's no way this is gonna kill him. I'm so close to doing it, though. Let's try to blind this fucker. Well, this time we will stay.
At ready.
Fuck yes.
Another rage then. Oh shit, she can't move. I will. I can't move at all, or I just can't move? I can't move at all. That was dumb of me to do a rage. Okay, that's poetic as well. Guys, we killed a god. Not gonna lie, that fight was easier than the castle fight.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done.
So true, I do not.
Isabel.
The villain is
How do you explain that to your girlfriend and just like gave your
the rat.
dead
Together,
head in?
we have crushed him, brain and body.
That is a mighty complicated place to be in that whole relationship.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Apostle of Myrkul. Hadn't expected that. Oh, Gortash.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Rescue the Grand Duke. Pursue Ravenguard's capture to Baldur's Gate. Grand Duke Ravengard was infected with Nelithid Tadpole and then taken to Baldur's Gate. Our fiery friend. Find safe harbor and speak to Karlach. Ketheric Thorm is dead, but Gortash escaped to the city. Karlach will have strong feelings about this. We saw Gortash, the Edict of Bane, consorting with Ketheric Thorm. Karlach was shocked to see him there. Called him a motherfucker. Duke is being transported to Baldur's Gate along with an enormous Elder Brain. Wizards of Waterdeep. Seek another means of defeating the Elder Brain. Found the heart of the Absolute in the bowels of Moonrise Towers. A powerful Elder Brain controlled by a Netherese crown of incredible power. Gale was not close enough to detonate the orb. Can you end the game there? We did find something. Like, if you have Gale on your team, can you just, like, bomb right there?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Fine then, guys. Fine then, guys. Fine then, guys. We'll go this way.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly.
So what, does everybody else see that?
Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable.
How is it you're able to leave the Astral Prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny.
Tyranny!
The other is a mystery to me.
Shout out.
But the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Chosen of the dead three, you say?
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods.
Whoa.
It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
hope do we have if the gods themselves are involved? For reals. Like, I mean, I know we just... Well, not a god, but we killed an avatar of the god. And there's only 2 left, but it was a tough one. And I imagine it'll just get harder. I've done this fight. I haven't really done the other 2 before, though.
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
Alright, we got a crumpled note here in his pocket. Papa, I love you. Love from Isabel? Can we take this and, like, give it to Isabel? Ketheric's Warhammer. Zara, perhaps she can... Ketheric's Shield. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack roll. We'll also give that to Mithara. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity save. So this is very rare, but also heavy armor. Owl of the Dead. We'll also give that to Mithara. Get up there. Originally were these skeletons. Here, possibly. But there's also this. Yeah. Amulet of the Absolute. These grisly trinkets started popping up with the rise of the cult of the Absolute. While the skull and triangle are made from cheaper pewter, rumors suggest that the red handprint is made exclusively with the blood from ritual sacrifice. We do not need that.
More for me?
Look how it's like, oh, all these evil dastardly plans. And wine. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Amn, including several of the near archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. Invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Lord Heer Rillin, Committee Chair. The Absolute End. Underneath this book, concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents, is scrawled their response to the text. This hastily written dribble is, admittedly, well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with the other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from cult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. The Grand Design. Dictated to scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. The Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass seramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain in overall command an implacable army of elitid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, githyanki, and Olitharid. Of course, this is a delusional madness. Megalomania on a cosmic scale. And I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things as commanding the grand design is clearly a Bay Knight task. Ahead! On the street. There's probably nothing over here. Check. That's one half. Other half. Some golden bone. A piece of gold and a candle. I looted one of these guys. What's down there? I don't know. Oh, I can get to that from. I think we just can't go up there. Just fine. Alright, we're gonna go back up to go restore ourselves, but then we'll come back down to go through that portal. I don't think it matters that we have all that health, but I would like it.
The door pulses in recognition. The presence is weak now. A hollow vessel without a heart. It doesn't resist.
Unfortunate that we didn't have us with us. Because I died. And I'm so glad Shadow Harbor had Revivify. I felt like I almost had kicked it off. Like, nah, I don't need that. We just won't die. And then I died. Boom. Look at that, guys. So cool.
If it is for the best.
Let's see. Armor class. We already have disadvantage on spell checks, so yeah, let's change that. About the same anyways, but now you get a shield. Your AC now. 22. I love that so much. For yeah. And I could have slightly better attack if I just did the hammer two-handed. But then her AC is only 20. So. And she gets 2 attacks.
Looking ahead.
And then we'll go back down through the other portal to leave. We have arrived. Basement floor. And that elevator voice that they have in elevators. That's what I was imagining. Gather up group. I would like to use some water. I have any. Oh, even better, we can use these. Minthara! You're supposed to be right next to us, Minthara. Here, you get a regular water. Now we're all clean. I sure hope I looped everything here. Okay, now we can use the portal to the surface.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. Look how clean we are.
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks.
Well, I'm sure you got
He
something. But yeah.
ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'd use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
You go, girly. I'm right behind you. Look at Shadowheart right there, just peeking. Like, what you guys talking about? We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Where's Minthara?
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
A curse lifted. The dead three
Oh, is that her right there?
allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal.
That's us.
Do Illithids possess souls?
I would think all things do, right? I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
So, Illithid / Mind Flayers don't have souls. So does that mean that if somebody were infected and then go through Ceramorphosis and then become an Illithid themselves, that they no longer have a soul? So your soul dies in that process, or how does that work? I'm not good with immaterial shit, you know? Seem to know a lot about the Dead 3, Withers.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
Well, he spoke plainly there. He said, nah, bitch. Stop trying to drag information out of me. I have hirelings?
Very well.
I have a hireling, so let me click this.
There is no one to dismiss.
I don't think we need a hireling right now. Maybe he was here before I went up on the fight.
I've seen that plenty of times.
I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
Alright, now let's talk to Minthara, because you're supposed to be part of my group.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Suits you.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them, all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
You think they were a thing? Oh, an old flame?
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
Can you tell me about Orin? What is that heavy pause?
She is fierce, vicious, and cruel.
As she gazes out into the distance.
In those respects, we are alike. But she is dangerously unpredictable. If there is a way to turn this design towards slaughter, rather than control, she will take it. She is the one who brought me to Moonrise, and into the presence of her so-called god. The Absolute. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
All of these characters, especially the girlies, they all just suffer from like religious trauma. Like every single one of them. Except maybe Karlach. That was a breach of trust though with Lord Vortash. But like we have Shadowheart with Shar. We have Lae'zel with what's her fucking fifth name? The god. The big one. Well, anyways, that, and then Minthara with the Absolute and the indoctrination into that. Just all religious trauma. Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions?
There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Stealing an entire cult is a new one, even for me.
In the long history of these realms, few people have attempted anything so bold. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
I fear we could lose everything if we tried to take future proposed is shaped by violence. I'd prefer to find another way.
There is violence in your future, regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
You may be right. I'll keep an open mind.
That is all I ask. And remember, I know when your mind is closed.
How does she know that?
We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
Me?
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
Because I wanted to recruit you on my team, so honestly. Oh, look, literally. I thought if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally. Yeah.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection.
Yeah,
Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue.
Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
I wonder, since the Drow have a very, in the nicest terms, matriarchal society, where like the guys are like the bottom of the bottom. If I were playing a Drow or a half Drow, but the male counterpart, would she be speaking to me at all? Or would there be like a hint of like condescending nature to the whole talk? I don't know. I have no idea. If you know, or if you're playing a character and you haven't gotten to this point, you let me know. I'd be super interested in knowing what that would do at all to these interactions. Coming here was my best chance to learn more about the tadpole, possibly even curing it. Walking away wouldn't have helped. While the tadpole lives, I can't be free.
True. But do not lose yourself to despair and fatalism. They tried to make victims of us. But we can take this opportunity to become gods. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Alright, her and Astarion absolutely would love murdering everybody. So if I ever do an evil run, it would be Astarion, Natara, myself.
Do you mean to judge me?
And then I don't know who will. Maybe Shadowheart. Shadowheart can kind of conform.
I mean to learn from you.
To like whatever decisions you make. Karlach would not be down. I think she would leave because we would kill the grove. I don't know about Gale. If Gale's up to it, maybe we bring him because he's got a bomb in his chest. Will would also not be down. Lae'zel might be down.
Where is a concert hall and a band when you need it?
I don't know.
It's like
Alfira!
You're here.
Good. That's good.
Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Morla's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece. I should try to cheer them up.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Good times, good times. You seem like you're almost enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm beginning to.
When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread.
Then the Shadow Realm?
I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
I would say a little better.
With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We'd do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
We have a new ally. Should talk to Davy. Oh, okay.
Aelin!
She's alive!
Isabel!
How do I tell her I killed her father?
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us
I
anymore.
forgot they actually hadn't seen each other at all. Because I freed her the night
I
song.
dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
Go, Catherine.
That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Oh, look at him! Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Adorable, look. Oh. Lesbians, go lesbians!
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Yeah, what's my name?
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew, and we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Oh my goodness. Lesbians! Go lesbians! Yeah, that's so... Down the stairs? Is there a merchant down the stairs? Would like to sell some stuff. A pouch. Ah. People who were here. I think it's this one. Can I put a marker there? This marker. Yeah. Marker. Got away. See if we can clear anything down there. I don't know if anything's left. Now that I've killed Ketheric. So you ideally should do this part earlier. There was a way of... Is there not? Idiot. Is it through the backside? Oh my gosh, guys, we've like been here before. Did I do everything here, or are these just dead? Well, I'm not gonna just leave that there. What did we all fail? Is there a thing buried? Where's my shovel? Where are all of my shovels? I have many shovels. Where did I put them? Don't tell me I sold them. Well, there's one. Maybe I just have a singular shovel. Hang on. A small shovel. No, I have like a normal size shovel somewhere. I'm blind. I know I have some. Oh, they're right there. I have 20. 20 shovels. Start digging. Like, here. Oh, shit. Nice. Ooh.
What the hells is this place?
Easy life. What to wear, what to say to your spouse, who to befriend. Why are you working at your job? Why do you care about taxes, what to cook, read, pay, for, sell? You know, bullshit? Why is there no end to the bullshit? I have a secret for you. There is, brothers and sisters. There most certainly is. I used to be neck deep in bullshit. Shit buffet. An excrement parade. A crap storm of meaninglessness. All those, you know, those little fucking decisions we have to make that aren't really there. That are basically devoid of purpose. In a shared community of thought and goal, like, say, a cult. Dirty word. I don't like it, but I had that decided for me. Brothers and sisters. Every day is new and exciting with none of the choices mildewing in your noggin. People say cults are about conformity. I say they break it. I say they snap conformity's rotten, scrawny neck. Well, whoever that was, it's gone. Are we on the other side of that tank? Oh, yeah, we are. That's that tentacle. Yo, there's a Harper. Can I cut this shit? Why would they have a goblin just... Oh, I just made a loop. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Well, there's that. Now it's all uncleared. So. Fast travel. I cannot fast travel from this area. Let's climb back up. I guess it would take... I don't think they would be right there at that entrance otherwise. Cool. No rock left unturned.
Ugh. The stink of that place might never wash out.
Absolutely correct. Is there a way to go? Around we go then. I could have sworn there was a way to go through there. Maybe it's just the vantage. Yeah. Looking for a merchant though. To take as much of my stuff as possible. so quiet in here? Isn't on this level. We see. Oh, it's on this level.
It's a grim task, picking provisions from the dead. But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
What do I have? 7. Circle of Death. Massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding. Fireball. Disintegrate? Heck yeah. Go for like a fire-based one. As would this be? This one wouldn't be bad, but I don't want to do it. And I might regret that later. Okay. So all of my wares. Like all of the money I just had. Some other stuff I got, but I didn't put into my wares. Probably sort through all of these guys at some point. I think that's all. I'm gonna check that none of the other airways have any. Don't need. Karlach has a bunch of throwables. Yep. Okay.
Lady, light away.
Nice. Journal here. Find a cure. This is a far greater plot than we had imagined. One spearheaded by the chosen of the dead 3 and involving an elden brain. We must overcome this greater evil if we wish to heal ourselves once and for all. The High Harper. Go to Baldur's Gate. Jahira joined our party. We should head to Baldur's Gate to meet her contacts in the city. Our fiery friend. Gortash was Karlach's former boss. Someone she trusted. He betrayed her, consigning her to a life in the hells. She wants her revenge, but first, we have to find him. Find the Nightsong. Speed to Laroke, and Nightsong decided to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wanted. Orin's Netherstone and Gortash's Netherstone. Go to either way.
Then again, these towers are much like the Absolute.
What the heck?
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I recruited Halsin.
Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
That's why, seek more allies. Think about it.
Good. I am glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Man, there's no like easy way to get there. Okay. That's fire. I don't know why I walked through that. Can't remember if I did this one fight here. Not here, but where I'm going. It's been a little bit. I want to say we probably didn't because it's like black.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
I gotta turn around. That way. We'll do this then.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Fine, okay, we'll go to camp. No, I want it. I was gonna say the githyanki aren't here.
To kill you, I won't make the same mistake.
May the gods take you. All right.
My word. Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
Fine, we'll just keep it. Or oh right, I used my bonus action to
Fresh orders?
rips. Oh, nice. Our auras are already active. You can't get there? I missed these things. Yeah, I can't do. Too spells in the same move.
Got to focus. Heading there.
That was a nice ray of frost. Left. I'm gonna shoot.
For my queen!
Okay, he used jump and then he didn't use jump. What's the point of that?
What do I have to lose?
Heating up.
Now I can throw you, actually. Nice.
Count on me.
Karlach is such a goat.
Ready for battle.
One of my spells have to, like, be there. Be there or be square. I need another one. I'm not doing anything after this.
What should I do?
Let me see how this works.
Fiat Voluntas
Damn! That's a lot of damage for Shadow Heart.
On my way.
Oh wait, no, I meant to do this. What if I move up here?
Don't waste a step. I got this.
Over there.
My victims await. Time to die.
I remember when this fight was like super hard.
Ready. Have to
Since
keep
we
going.
leveled up and we just, you know, took down a avatar of Myrkul, this is like fine. Sorry, buddy, unless I missed this, you're out.
Our psionic detector alerted us to the githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Weapon. Pretty sure Carly would have done all that. Ooh. Royal orders. Do what you've been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine. Blacketh, that's her name. Else your punishment will be severe by order of your queen. Blacketh is Lae'zel's and all the githyanki's queen. Yeah. That's right. Bracers. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Not sure if anybody in our team will use, you know. Psionic Ward Armor. The item detects that the wearer is Gith. They have resistance to psychic damage. Whenever the wearer succeeds a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. We'll give that to Lae'zel in the camp. Is that everybody?
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Food to Baldur's Gate.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Alright, gotta go to camp. Talk to everybody, but that should wrap up Act 2, ladies and gentlemen. Gather your allies. Freeing ourselves of the parasite is proving far more difficult than we imagined. We should be on the lookout for powerful allies. We'll likely need them in the fight to come. Paulson is grateful for your help protecting the sanctity of life. You can count on his formidable druidic powers should the need arise. Volo has become a most loyal ally. His powerful words of encouragement are sure to be at your backs in the trials to come. Interesting. I know we would be able to earn. Is, at least. I was about to say, nobody has stuff?
Gods be damned.
Oh yeah.
With that
Dad.
parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Nod, and that will continue his story.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
You took on 25 cultists on your own? Find that hard to believe.
I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
I saw how you lost your eye in the battle of the Cult of the Dragon?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
What about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
It was brave what you did for the city.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. I understand.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
I suppose I can't blame him. For all he'd know, sprout horns any second.
And I went and proved him right. A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Tell me more about your relationship with Gorta.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit.
I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future.
I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
She dismissed me from that conversation.
You wanted something? I'm sorry.
Still not now.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn? Or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Everybody's got trauma. Now let me get... Giving her all sweets. Did I not get a new one? Oh wait.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
What's with the rest of the camp? Dora?
I, for one, will miss the shadow curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun.
You must be glad Ketheric is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
Respected him?
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the 3 behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Myrkul hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Man, I love her VA. I need to, like, look that up. Oh, hey! Welcome on in, Hihiko Taku. No, I'm not in Act 3 yet. I feel like I've been playing this game for a while, though, so I can see how that feels like I'm in Act 3. But I'm about to end Act 2, so I guess you're not very far off. And then I'll be there for a long-ass while, because Act 3 is huge. At least especially once you get to Baldur's Gate, because you don't actually start off there right away. But I'm excited. We'll probably finish talking to all these people and then wrap up today's session. But that means that we'll be on to the next thing for next time, which is very exciting. I'm so happy I've actually pushed through this far. I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, or morning, whatever time of day it is for you. And happy Friday, if that's still Friday for you.
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Thank you for the congratulations. I'm actually pretty consistent in getting through Act 2 and then getting to Baldur's Gate, because there's that little intermediate time where you're like still traveling there. But then I have a historic trend where I get to that part and then drop off to another playthrough and go through that whole thing again. So I may need encouragement to not stop where I normally do stop. I think streaming it will give me a little bit more of a push to finish it. But I'm gonna be so lost, because that whole entire section, once you get to Baldur's Gate, will be like completely new to me. Like once you get through the doors. That, mostly all of that is just, I've never really done it because I get so overwhelmed by all the different paths I could take. So if you've got any recommendations on what to do first when you get there, when I get there, I would super appreciate it, because that is where I just kind of drop off heavily.
I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all. But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait, even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls. Their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
Followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
Oh my gosh, I should have used Talk to Dead on Ketheric's corpse. I'm already in camp, so I can't leave. I wonder if I could do that. Or if he would tell me anything, because I guess I kind of slayed him. But I guess I could transform. One of us can. I think Shadowheart has that where you can, like, change your appearance. Because normally, if you fell an enemy, they won't talk to you, because I'm like, why would they give you answers? You just fucking killed them. I hadn't thought about that until she said what she just did. Huh.
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery. Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
It's been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge, man.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
I've never had Minthara come with me, so I've never heard this part at all. Like, I didn't. In other playthroughs, like if you don't have Minthara, you know very little about Orin. But like the little cutscene she's in, so I mean we know she's scary, but that gives you another sense of the magnitude of her cruelty and how much pleasure she has in killing and violence. Damn. And it's like kind of a whole new dimension, or at least some depth to the dimension we know. I actually ended up skipping a huge part of the side content in Act 3 because I got overwhelmed, but was trying to force myself to complete the run. Yeah, so that's kind of how I feel in Act 3. Because there's so many directions you can take. So I just stopped. I have one playthrough on here that was my first. And the last save there, like when you move your controller or your mouse over to the different saves, the last save point has a screenshot of me in Baldur's Gate at that one stop that I just like kind of nope out of. But I want to get past that. I do, because I've played this game and I've had so many fun hours in it, and I just haven't completed it. I feel like it's worth a completion. Just one. So I need to do it, and I'm hoping that streaming this game will be the push that I need to get there. So far so good. I feel like I'm making pretty good progress, but I've also played these sections before, so I'm sure that probably has something to do with it. You can find Halson. Gosh. Wrapped up a couple of loose ends and character storylines, but besides that I just rushed the main story. And even rushing it, did it feel like there was substantial content? Or did it feel like kind of shallow? Because sometimes the side quests can be too much. It's like if you have your burger and then they give you all the sides in the world and you're like, I don't need any more. That's enough slices.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday.
see Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
You coming with me?
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted,
okay,
nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
This more that you want. What is it?
Not what. Who.
My goodness, guy.
But all in due course.
No blinking, complete eye contact. Okay. I hope you've no more quests and you need to take care of my own problems. No, I'm glad I got
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Can I talk to him?
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Got a bit of a creepiness to his... Seems like the sort of feat that might deserve a reward.
I would agree. But patience is needed. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Fine, no reward right now. If you focus on it without getting distracted, then you can finish the main story stuff of Act 3 in order today, I would say. Multiple paths as always for you to approach the main story elements, though. I think I could probably finish it in a day, me, myself, alone, offline. But it would probably take a couple of... just because I like to force them out. But I could be completely wrong. I know, no, it's all unknown territory. As Elsa would say, into the unknown. I watched Frozen and Frozen 2.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Each time Aelin refers to Thorm as a dog, I'm like, that's technically your father-in-law if you're, like, with Isabel. Man, what a dicey relationship to navigate there.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
And oh! Her papa!
Moonlight rites of passage about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home.
A little
It
cruel.
seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I know I had said that all of the girlies had suffered religious trauma, with maybe the exception of Karlach. But they most certainly have had earth-shattering events for every single one of them, like their entire realities. Shadowheart right here with Shar, Lae'zel with the Gith and Lakith being like a lie, Karlach with Gortash's trust just being broken, and then Minthara like with Orin and the Absolute Cult, like just shatter everything they know to be true, proven to be a lie. Does this mean you're a Selûnite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
I will help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair.
Where everyone's an enemy right now.
But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into this Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough.
Damn.
But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored.
Like twins.
Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Sounds like a lot of extra XP
Shah
for
torments you
Shadowheart.
still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Received. Selûne's Spear of Night. Shadowheart? Choose new. Better than the Blood of Lathander. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. You get Moonbeam. Is it two-handed? No. Okay. We'll use it. Isabel.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life.
When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it.
Also celestial,
Lucky for me,
okay.
she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black.
Hey, that sounds racist.
Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Myrkul.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Just like you lied about who you were.
I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketheric Thorm? But I have no more secrets. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Nice. Oh yeah, I think Shadowheart's character sheet changed when you like said, you know, just gave the finger to Shar, and then was like in the Shadow Realm for a little bit, and then Shar like expelled her after like infinite Tsukiyoming her with pain on top of pain. But she still had clerical powers, so it's definitely from something. True, she is a Moon Knight now. Complete with shield and all. I think that's everybody. We're gonna take a long rest. Are they just standing there? Shadowheart, you can speak it now? And Lae'zel.
I've been lied to. My whole life.
Earth-shattering moment.
And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them.
My parents named me Matilda.
I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shar denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shar still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I know what it is. She's gonna give herself a makeover.
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. and never will again.
Unfortunately, I'm not romancing her this run. But man, she gets me so easily. She's still journeying. And then we fell.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
No, check calls are really. Also, where is Withers? And Arabella. I think Arabella might have left though. If we see her dead parents, oh, okay, they're there. Oh, Jaheira's here. Yeah, I left her dead parents here. I wonder if we get to a new camp if they'll still be here. So I will leave them there. I didn't talk to Jaheira though.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Oh, Arabella is still there.
If Bowman says I'll be alright,
Good old
I'll be
Bowman.
alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mom and Pops was here.
Mom and Pops are here. They're on the ground. Ah, you've been so strong. They'd be so proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Fair enough. Then Bone Man.
Fate spins along as
Withers
it
has
should.
1 HP. Like, that's his
Dost
total.
thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
All of my allies are alive. I guess that's true. I have a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Bone Man is a god. I wonder if we go here. There's a merchant at all. Nor. Okay. Let me ask. I would like to buy more potions. It's not fall into fire again. I do that pretty often.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be back home.
Back home. God damn it, I did that again.
Just tell me what you need.
More potions! I think that'll do. That'll do, donkey.
Lady light up.
Fast travel back. You know, as we weave Baldur's Gate. He is immortal, so I guess... Yeah, I don't know if he would die if I attack him. Just re-res. I mean, I could attempt that, but I kind of don't want Bone Man mad at me. If he is in fact a god. Probably best to have all of those on your side. I know we just killed an avatar of Myrkul, but it's a little different. This takes me back to camp, right? Okay.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over.
It's
Your
so
courage
over.
has been tested, and in this, at least, you have triumphed.
Literally the time, like the second we pass through that door, there's light again. And we'll never see it. We won't get to explore. I like my character look there. This is everyone's swamp now, yeah. Yes, comrade, this is everyone's. It's shared. Now we're in Act 2.5. Cutscene! I don't understand how this guy is described as handsome, though. On the road again. On the road again.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
He's so smart for running
Neither
away.
of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
He must be so frustrated that he has to stick with her. Like, Ketheric's not there as a buffer at all anymore. When she says peel him, I totally see, like, an apple. They peel an apple. And people do it with a knife, too. Look at me being adventurous and climbing a wall.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Just giving Avengers here right now. A team assembled at the top. Yeah. And Astarion.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yet I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
So the game can end in Act 2 if Gale comes with you and he blows himself up? What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Sorceress Sundries. So you just want to go shopping?
Book shopping? But yes, their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
He's such a book nerd. Same though.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
We will kill him no matter what.
To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador.
You just defeated an avatar of
unless we can
Myrkul.
figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Where would the other spawn be?
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Expand the rest of the... Why they would have a path up here? Is Arabella still here? Seapaw. Bella's gone.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Unless you're somewhere else in camp. I doubt it. These two... Karlach... Karlach's over there. Shadowheart will soon have a makeover overnight. There will be a battle here later. Alden's over here for whatever reason. Oh, and Jahira. This is the druid part of camp, I imagine. It's gotta be. Man, look at that view. Photo mode right here would rock. Dope as heck. Who's in here though? Alright, well that's where I'm gonna leave it today. Decent amount, I would say. We finished Act 2. Ketheric Thorm is no more. I don't quite understand how Isabel is still alive. Because I would say that maybe Myrkul would be like, oh, you defeated my chosen, I shall take back my power, but I don't know. Aelin is not upset about that, so we'll let lesbians be lesbians and let them have their fun. Next time, I will venture forth, and I wouldn't quite say it's Act 3 yet. I mean, technically it is, but it's like a little in between. It's a progression. It's a transitional part, because we're not in Baldur's Gate yet, per se, but we're on the way there, so I call it Act 2.5. It's not terribly long, but lots of cool, interesting stuff there. And then when we get to Baldur's Gate, that'll be completely new. So exciting stuff. I should be streaming Monday again. We'll probably do Date Everything, because that is my Monday game as of now. And then next Wednesday and Friday should be free. Friday, for sure, will be Baldur's Gate 3. Not sure what I'll be playing Wednesday, so if there's any recommendations, let me know. I think I did hear, and I have to go verify, so take this with a grain of salt. And if I was fed misinformation, sorry, don't blame me. I'm just the messenger, and you go verify. But that Nintendo may have dropped Fire Red and Leaf Green for $20 today, and that would be kind of awesome if they actually did that. I may start doing that. I would probably play Fire Red, only because that catches my attention more than Leaf Green. That would be dope as heck. I'm gonna go verify that. But if it's true, we might put Pokemon here in the middle. I have other Pokemon games, but you can't beat the old formula back then. And then I have such a nostalgia for it. If they ever release Soul Silver, ever, like, or just Silver, like, that would be the game I would stream until I was done with that shit. I love that game so much. It was my first Pokemon game. So I hope that information is correct. And if it is, you will likely have Pokemon next week. It'll be a lot of fun. But I'm gonna drop off now and go verify that information, because that would be so much fun. It's like nice, careless fun, like we're really just vibing. I hope to God that that's true. All right. Well, I hope every single one of you have a lovely, fantastic weekend and the rest of your Fridays. And I will catch y'all next week. So until then, please do not forget the golden rule. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others. And this is Nox, signing out. Bye.